All right, all right. It looks like we are live. Hello and welcome back to the Bree Hive live stream. How is everyone doing today? How's your day going? How's your weather? The weather is better here. And welcome back to the live stream. For those of you who do not know me, I am Boss Attorney Bree, and here on this channel, we cover celebrity lawsuits, trademark lawsuits, copyright lawsuits, and really whatever the heck we feel like covering. And today we are going to be doing a whatever the heck we feel like covering. So we are taking a look into the Buffalo Wild Wings complaint. If you were here on Tuesday, you know that we briefly touched on a lawsuit that was being filed in Illinois by an Illinois man who went to Buffalo Wild Wings and determined or learned that the boneless buffalo chicken wings is actually chicken breast meat. And with that being said, he was very disappointed and decided to file a class action lawsuit against Buffalo Wild Wings, which all of us, or most of us in the chat, thought it was ridiculous that he was deciding to sue over this. Did he not know what a buffalo or a boneless wing was? Did he think they were going to pull apart the wing, ball it up into mush, and make it into I don't know what he thought it was going to be. Go ahead and drop in the chat what he thought the boneless wing would be. I have the complaint here in front of me. I have not looked at it yet, so it is going to be a live reaction from me. This is our only case today, so it is a pretty long complaint. We should still get through it within a reasonable amount of time, but this is our only case today. We're going to focus on this craziness that this guy is going to put us through. Why do you guys think that he was upset with these wings? Go ahead and drop it in the chat, and then I'm going to go ahead and see who is here live with us today. Hello, also replay crew, if you couldn't join us live today. Let me go ahead and see who's here. We just got a big jump of people popping into the live stream, so welcome in, welcome in. All right, we have Winter Soldier saying, totally weak, never get boneless. Yeah, I used to eat boneless wings all the time at Wingstop when I was like in high school. That was like the thing to do. But now I never get boneless either. Lynn Davenport says, I just had Buffalo Wild Wings yesterday and they forgot the sauce on the side. I think this lawsuit is totally frivolous and I hope this guy loses. Everybody knows what boneless wings are. Hey, he said he did not know what the boneless wings were. I mean, but at this point, could you really argue that you don't know what boneless wings are? He said it was more like chicken nuggets, but I think, like, how long has boneless wings been out? They've been out for a long time. You have to already know what they are. So I agree with you there. Kim Farnham says, I haven't heard about this case. Well, you are about to hear about it today. If you are here watching live, I see that the comment came in pretty early, so thanks for stopping by, and I hope you come back for the live or on replay. Either one, that's all fine. We have Marianne Williams, a member of the channel and a supporter of other members of the channel, saying hi there, chat, and Bree Hive, dropping the member emojis. That StreamYard does not like to show us, but you can see it in the chat. We have Lola Waterton saying, hi, Marianne. Hope you're having a great day. Yes, I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope everyone is having good weather. Nissa Howard, another member of the channel, saying, Lynn's, that happened to me. That's why I order from a local place. Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings. I went there last week. I usually make my wings at home, like in an air fryer. So it's like, I think it's a little healthier. And then I take the sauce from Buffalo Wild Wings. I buy like the prepackaged sauce. And those wings are always better than when we actually go to the restaurant. It's just that they don't have like my favorite flavor, which is the blazing in the pre-made sauce. So I went there. I was disappointed because of the price, and it wasn't as good as my wings at home. This hour says, hi, Bree. Hello. Welcome into the live stream. Special K says, bring on the nuggies. Yeah, we're going to talk about these nuggies. He was pretty upset that these were more like chicken nuggets. But as we said on the last stream, I don't even know if those are more like chicken nuggets because they're saying they're actually slices of breast meat, which in my opinion is a little bit better than chicken nuggets, because in my head, chicken nuggets are like mushed together leftover meat that no one wanted to eat. But I could be wrong. Who knows? Marianne says to Lola, better now that my workday is done. Hope you're having a great day too. Awesome. This Howard says, I knew what boneless wings are. It's weird to me people don't. He has to be kidding. And just for background, Nissa, he has sued for several other things. I can't remember exactly what they were off the top of my head, but we did talk about it on the last live stream, that he has sued for some other kind of ridiculous. Oh, it was like the Kind bars were not high in fiber, even though the packaging said that it was. So false advertising. And what was the other one? I can't remember. I cannot remember, but I'm going to try to think about it as we go through the stream. We have Sunwise Ganja, another member of the channel, saying, hello, lovely Bree and Hive. Hello, welcome back into the live stream, dropping a Bree Hive emoji exclusive. That again, StreamYard does not like to show. J. Michael RN, another member of the channel, saying, it is sad that I agree with this case. Hey, we have a yay sayer. You can join. This is a class action. He's suing on behalf of himself and other similarly situated people. So if you are similarly situated to Mr. Amen Hamlin, you can join in with him, J. Michael. Welcome to the live stream. Kim Farnham says, hi, Bree. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Happy that you stopped by. I see that you had a chat earlier about not hearing of the case. So I'm happy that you made it in. J. Michael RN says, false advertising. Misleading, right? That's what he says too. Let's see. Tanya D says, hey, Bree Hive in chat. Hello. Welcome in. Tanya D, a member and moderator of the channel. Nice to see you again. Kinlan says, hi, hello, welcome back to the live stream. Special K says, I'm all about meaty breast meat with sauce. Not this guy. He wants the wings. Kayla Aloysius, another member of the channel, saying, hi, everyone was gifted a membership last week. Thank you to the person that donated. Yes, thank you, of course, to everyone that donates the memberships. And welcome to the Bree Hive membership. Hope to see you on our Bree Hive member stream next month. It's Dr. Jade saying, not gonna lie, I think the boneless wings are gross anyway. However, I did think they were at least made from wings and not breast meat. So I'm curious to see how this goes. Oh, wow. I never thought about that. I thought it was just made of jumbled up meat. I never thought it was I didn't know it was a particular part of the meat. I don't know why I've never thought that. But makes sense of why you would think they were just wings with the bones taken out, right? Kinlan says, I don't like Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's just get straight to the point. Miss Howard says, Wingstop is better than Buffalo Wild Wings. I think so too, but I have not had Wingstop in a very long time because the prices. But Buffalo Wild Wings are also really expensive. So I don't know. I don't know if I have a good excuse. Okay, Ashley Himble says, hello, too many frivolous lawsuits going on with food. Well, we have another one today. Ashley Himble, another member of the channel. Welcome back. Deacon Fatal, another member of the channel and moderator of the channel. And our rich friend that supports other members of the channel and donates super chats, saying, hi, boss attorney Bree in chat. Can't stay long because I have to reach to because I have outreach tomorrow. Okay, outreach tomorrow and have to dress up. I forgot how long that takes. Well, I hope you get a good night's sleep and thank you for coming in. Hopefully you can get into some of this nonsense with us. And we have Cowpoke saying, I'd rather have Quaker steak in blue. I don't think I'm familiar with that. Laughing at J. Michael. All right, I'm already behind in the chat. I guess that's my new thing now. But I appreciate it because that means the chat is interacting and I definitely appreciate it. It definitely helps out my videos. If you guys are here live or watching on the live stream, go ahead and hit the like button and help us out in the algorithm. Remember, we are trying to hit 100 likes each stream. I don't know what our prize should be at the end of it, but it just feels good. So if you have not hit the like button, please do so. It definitely helps us out in the algorithm. And we are on our way to 50,000 subscribers. And we have 34 people watching live, but only 20 likes. So if you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and do so to help us out in the algorithm so we can get to our road to 50K. We just passed 12,000 on Tuesday, which I'm super excited about. But I know we have a long journey to 50K. So if you're not subscribed, please do so. It definitely helps out the channel. It helps us reach our goals over here on the Bree Hive. Okay, let's jump in to the lawsuit. Let's see what our friend has to say, because we laughed about it on Tuesday. Now let's get serious and see what his position is, what he's really thinking, and why he's bringing this to a court. Okay, let's see what's going on. All right, so we have Eamon Hamlin on behalf of himself and all others similarly situated, which will be J. Michael RN. And I forgot who else said that they also thought it was wing meat. You guys can join in on this. You might get a few dollars out of it. Versus Buffalo Wild Wings and Inspire Brands Inc. This is a class action complaint, which basically means what this first sentence says. He is suing on behalf of himself and other people that also feel the same way. And if you do feel the same way, and as the lawsuit goes on, you will have an opportunity to join in and get your coins back. When did you buy some boneless wings? Okay, let's see. Plaintiff Eamon Hamlin, on behalf of himself and all others similarly situated, brings this consumer protection and false advertising, just like J. Michael said, class action against defendants Buffalo Wild Wings and Inspire Brands, predicated on the false and deceptive marketing and advertising of Buffalo Wild Wings Boneless Wings. Plaintiffs makes the following allegations based on investigation of his counsel and on information and belief, except as to allegations pertaining to plaintiff individually, which are based on his personal knowledge. All right. Let's see. I don't know. I hope I can keep my laughs in. Let's get into the introduction. This class action seeks to challenge the false and deceptive marketing and advertising of Buffalo Wild Wings Boneless Wings. Oh, let me not forget. Buffalo Wild Wings actually responded in a tweet. Have you guys seen that tweet? Go ahead and drop in the chat if you've seen the tweet. Let me go ahead and let's get into some of his allegations, and then I'll pull up the tweet of their response. All right. They say this class action seeks to challenge the false and deceptive marketing and advertising of Buffalo Wild Wings Boneless Wings. They're going to refer to that as the product. Specifically, the name and description of the product, boneless wings, leads reasonable consumers to believe that the products are actually chicken wings. And where are you going to get the bones out at? In other words, that the products are chicken wings that have simply been deboned and as such are comprised of entirely chicken wing meat. You know what? I was against him. I was against him for sure. But it kind of makes sense. I know we all know what boneless wings are, that we're thinking chicken nuggets when we're getting it, right? Or like a chicken strip, maybe. Is a strip a thing? Are chicken strips supposed to be strips? But it does make sense because you can get boneless chicken thighs, skinless chicken thighs, skinless chicken breast. So I see where he's coming from. I actually see where he's coming from. You can don't shoot the messenger, but I see where he's coming from. So I don't think he's all the way loopy. Is it worth suing over? Probably not. Is he really harmed by the fact that he did not get wing meat, but instead got chicken nugget styled breast meat? I don't know if we can show that. Okay. But I do see where he's coming from. Unbeknownst, that's hard to believe that he didn't know what a boneless wing was, but let's go on. Unbeknownst to plaintiff and other consumers, the products are not wings at all, but instead slices of chicken breast meat deep fried like wings. Indeed, the products are more akin in composition to a chicken nugget rather than a chicken wing. Right? This clear-cut case of false advertising should not be permitted, as consumers should be able to rely on the plain meaning of a product's name and receive what they are promised. This is particularly true in a case like this one, where consumers value actual wings and where defendants have no valid reason for misleading consumers other than to promote a cheaper product along with the actual chicken wings. But if they're gonna sue Buffalo Wild Wings, why are they also not suing Wingstop and Fire Wings and Chili's and every single place that sells boneless wings? Like everywhere, a lot of restaurants sell boneless wings. So why are they only? What does he have against Buffalo Wild Wings? What does he have against them? Okay, let me jump into chat and see what you guys are saying. Let's see. J. Michael RN says, my wife works in the food industry, and sorry, boneless wings does sound like a wing that is deboned. I see where they're coming from there. Lambe Bay, another member of the channel, saying boneless wings are just chicken tenders to me. That's what I think of them as, but he may have a point, but is his point too late to where we all already know? J. Michael says, a chicken tender is actually a piece of meat below the breast. But a lot of chicken tenders are made out of chicken breast or chicken tenderloin. So is that also false advertising? Tenderloin, I guess that's what a chicken tender would be. But what about a chicken strip? Is that also a tenderloin? Okay. Deacon Beto says, well, I had a chance to order in some BWW last week. I was not impressed. Yeah, I just talked about my experience last week. Not impressed. Gonna keep making it at home. Deacon Beto says they did have fried green beans, and that was okay, I guess. I've never tried that. Tanya D says, I have only been to Buffalo Wild Wings and Wingstop once in my life. Well, you aren't missing out on much here. That's what Deacon Fatal say. You're not missing much. Tanya D says, yeah, I wasn't impressed, and I'm not a huge wing eater. Anyways, I love wings. Mary Ann Williams says, glad I never tried either. Wings or buffalo or boneless wings. Deacon Fatal says, no, I have not. Ashley Hempel says, don't forget the YouTube things, Bree Hive. Yes, exactly, guys. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like button. Let's see where we're at. We have 45 live viewers. We're only at 30 likes, so that means we're missing 15 likes, guys. So if you have not hit the like button, go ahead and do so at this time. Help us out in the algorithm. Let's learn how to work that algo like Brittany Dawn, okay? Deacon Fiddle says, okay, first off, you know how much patience you have to debone chicken wings. I would assume they would do it in a factory, but I would feel like deboning a chicken wing is a lot harder than deboning like a chicken thigh, because they do sell like boneless chicken thighs. Lynn Davenport says, Buffalo Wild Wings, what does this do to all the other restaurants, bars, pubs that serve boneless wings? I agree. Are they going to sue everybody? Because this has been going on for probably this guy's whole life, and you want to tell me he never had a boneless wing? Okay, maybe that everybody has to start switching it to buffalo nuggets. I don't know what his goal is. I don't know what his goal is. Deacon Fatal says, okay, he might have a case with dark and white meat. Yeah, that is true too, because chicken breasts are the white meat and wings are dark meat, right? I think so. Drumsticks are dark meat. Yeah, I think so. Amber Lowe says, good evening, Bree in the Hive. Hello, welcome back to the channel. Another member of the channel. We have biographer saying, hi, Bree, that is so wrong to have non-wing wings. Okay, we have more people who are in favor of this lawsuit than I thought. Nice to see you again, biographer. J. Michael RN says, it's a test case. I think it is a test case. I'm with you there. I am with you there. But this is going to bring so much stuff. Okay, so I'm going to get back into the lawsuit, but let me go ahead and bring up the tweet. Buffalo Wild Wings, they seem to be pretty confident in that they're going to win this case. Let's see what they said. Wings response, the lawsuit really quick. Let's see. I pulled it up. Let's see. Let me find the tweet. I'm going to give this post a little bit of showing as if, but other people have already put this tweet out there. So let me see. Oh, this is ugly. I don't like this article. Let me go to a different one. That is so ugly. Let me go to a different article because Buffalo Wild Wings responded. Buffalo Wild Wings responded. For those of you saying that you thought it was also wings, deboned chicken wings, which makes sense. I don't think that's too far off, but suing over it Is it frivolous? What do we think? Okay, let's see what Buffalo Wild Wings had to say. So he went ahead and sued and said because it's not actually wing meat that is deboned, right? Buffalo Wild Wings responds and says, it's true, our boneless wings are all white meat chicken. Our hamburgers contain no ham. Our buffalo wings are 100 or 0% buffalo. Now, this is kind of get into the level of petty of dirty dough cookie against crumble cookie. I like it. I hope it continues. But this is showing a lot of confidence with Buffalo Wild Wings. But I understand what they're saying. We know what a boneless wing, most people know what a boneless wing is, okay? When you're going to restaurants and buying it and things like that. I don't know. Like, I see where he's coming from, but do I think it's worth a lawsuit? Probably not. That's where I am at with it. So Buffalo Wild Wings response, it's true. Our boneless wings are all white meat chicken. Our hamburgers contain no ham. Are we going to stop every restaurant from calling hamburgers hamburgers? Come on now. Let's see. Because then you can compare it to something like a chicken sandwich versus a hamburger. Oh man, this could get messy. If this goes forward, it could get messy. Our buffalo wings are 0% buffalo, which makes sense. All right, I'm seeing some things come in the chat. Let me see here. We have, we have Kayla Eloisa, a member of the channel, giving 5 Boss Attorney Bree memberships. Thank you so much for donating to the channel and supporting new members on the stream. Welcome to all the new Boss Attorney Bree members coming from Kayla Eloisa. We also have Marianne Williams gifting another 5 Boss Attorney Bree memberships. I'm trying to pull up your name because I can't find it on StreamYard, the actual gifted memberships. But thank you again, Marianne, for gifting 5 Boss Attorney memberships to the stream. Thank you for supporting the channel always and always showing up. Welcome to all the new members. I think I have already lost it in the chat. And I don't think I'm going to, I can find it. Let's see. Okay. So from Kayla, let's see. Who did we get from Kayla? We got they're all mixed in. We got Sheila, Whitney R, Paulette, Jennifer Conley, Bless Mommy Ya 4 are new members of the channel, thanks to Kayla. And then we have under Mary Ann's, we have Sarah Brown, Julie Flick, Cookie. Hey, that's my nickname from Alpha. Baby Meatball, I like that name. Baby Meatball, Sandre, and I think that's it from a gifted membership from Marianne. So thank you so much for supporting the stream and gifting some more memberships. We have a lot of members on the channel right now. We have a lot of members. I have to check how many there are. Thank you guys so much for always supporting. And thank you so much for doing the donations because it helps me do these streams, take the time to look up research away from my lawyer job, and so that I can come here and have fun with you guys. All right, let's see what chats I've missed. I know I'm behind. Deacon Fatal says, well, Buffalo Wild Wings has lawyers. Yes, they do. And they probably said this is okay to post for the tweet, right? Thank you, Marianne, for the memberships Deacon Fatal did. Biographer says, instead of boneless wings, call them wingless wings. But it would still be wings. Oh, I get it. Wingless wings because there's no wing meat. It's gonna get ridiculous. Seven Star, another member of the channel, welcome back to the live stream, saying, oh, that's a sassy response. Love that. Yes, sassy. Right on there with Dirty Dough. Tanya D says, welcome to all the new Bree Hive members, dropping some of the emojis that you guys can check out in the chat because we know StreamYard does not like our emojis here. J. Michael RN says, admission of liability. They do admit, but they also say, hey, this is common sense. You know, we name a lot of things fun names. Maybe these names were trademarks before. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. I'm a little confused now. We'll have to go back through it. Marianne says the biographer. Now that's the best idea I've heard. Biographer says they should just make sure that the description in the menu is clear that it says breast meat or white meat. It sounds like it may not even all be made of breast meat. They just said they make it out of white meat chicken, kind of like those white meat nuggets. Saying meat so much. Those white meat nuggets from McDonald's, which is I think is like that meat glue gob. I don't even know what to call it, which is what I thought all boneless wings were, honestly. Biographer says still not worth the lawsuit. I don't think so either. I don't think so either. Tiny D says that response is spicy. Oh yeah. Biographer says, but hamburger never meant ham. What does it mean? Please enlighten us. I really do not know. Tanya D with a thumbs up. Cass the Sad says, I like the sassy tweet personally. Yeah. Me too. We love the food drama. We love the food drama here. Ashley Hempel says, it was nice of y'all to buy memberships. Welcome new members. Yes, of course. Thank you everyone that donated the memberships and welcome to the new members. And thank you all the OG members, the OG subscribers, the OG viewers, the OG people that lurk, and then also all the newcomers that have come onto the channel. I definitely appreciate all the OG support and the new G support and the lurking support. We definitely enjoy it over on the channel. Let me check out the likes again. All right, we are at 38 likes and 48 live viewers, guys. So if you have not hit the like button, we are missing 10. Go ahead and hit the like button. Help us out in the algorithm. All right, Deacon Beto says, thank you for giving some knowledge, ma'am. No problem. San Juan Gaja laughing. Deacon Beto saying hi to San Juan. Let's see. Biographer says, Buffalo Wild Wings response is nonsensical. Buffalo wings never meant buffalo. It was from the recipe reported to the originate in Buffalo, New York. Yes, I do remember that being thing. Okay, biographer giving us some facts here. Marianne Williams says, and a hot dog is not a dog. That might have meant something else too. Let's see. Leonard Amber says, hi, Bree Hive. Can I have a YouTube hug? I just put my dog to sleep for the last time 2 hours ago. I'm grateful for the community to keep me distracted. This case is a good one for a distraction. Welcome back to the live stream. Another member, Law Nerd Amber. We are wishing you our condolences, and I hope you have a good night. Hopefully this case can make you laugh so that you can have a little bit of calm while you deal with such a I can't think of a word for it, but a hard time. I can't say a hard time, right? While you deal with a hard time, we are happy to be here for you as a community. And thank you for joining the live stream today. Let's see. Nessa Howard says, white meat is basically wings and breast meat. I used to work at a place that did chicken. Good information. You guys have all the best information. Cass the Sad said, haven't seen any dirty dough in Texas, but I finally tried crumble this weekend and they were good, even though they were kind of pricey. I have mixed reviews about crumble. I don't know. I just feel like they have a lot of butter, a lot of sugar. They're not my favorite cookies. I would much rather have like a Mrs. Fields cookies or a cookie from my kitchen. But I'm glad you liked it. They do have some really good ones too. And we have a stream about the crumble cookie lawsuit too from back in the day. Biographer says no one would expect ham in a hamburger, which is named because it's supposedly from Hamburg, Germany. Okay, biography coming with the facts. But when you're going to a restaurant, do you think of Hamburg or do you think of like actual food products ham? I don't know. But the sassy tweet we like. Everyone saying sorry, offering their condolences to a law nerd Amber. Yes, of course. Let's see, offering more condolences. I'm happy that you came in to hang out with us so that you could just have some time to ease your mind. Heather Lamb saying, sorry, I'm late. No problem. Welcome into the live stream. We are happy to have you here. Saying hello to everyone. Come on in. Heather says Tanya D. Cheryl C says, sorry, I'm late. I'll catch up on the replay. Well, we are happy that you are jumping in with us today. It's going to get crazy. We have a lot of complaint to go through. So let's go there. But the chat's just going so fast. I love the participation. But we are going to jump back into the lawsuit here. Okay, let's see. This is particularly true in this case. Let me gather my thoughts here. They're going so fast. Okay. This is particularly true in a case like this one where consumers value actual wings and where defendant has no valid reason for misleading consumers other than to promote a cheaper product along with its actual chicken wings. But that you're going to have to sue every restaurant. Is he hoping to change the name? Surely, if Buffalo Wild Wings was being transparent with consumers, it could readily change the name of the products. Example, here we go. An example. They're helping him out. Boneless chicken. That's that's not wrong. Okay, I see what he's going to give us some more suggestions. Okay. Or disclose on its menu that the products are actually made of chicken breast meat, which some of you have suggested. Just say what it's made of on the menu, even if you continue to call them wings. Indeed, several of Buffalo Wild Wings competitors are careful to name their products boneless chicken or chicken poppers rather than boneless wings to prevent consumers from being misled. Hey, maybe these other restaurants knew this guy was coming. As discussed further below, Buffalo Wild Wings is well aware of this issue, but has refused to change its practices. So he is doing some is it called vigilante killings and bringing this lawsuit for us. Let's see. Had plaintiff and other consumers known that the products are not actually chicken wings, they would have paid less for them or would not have purchased them at all. Therefore, plaintiff and consumers have suffered injury, in fact, as a result of defendant's deceptive practices. Okay, but how much cheaper would you pay? Let's be honest here. Plaintiffs bring this class action lawsuit on behalf of himself and all other similarly situated purchasers of the products. Plaintiff seeks to represent a nationwide class and an Illinois class, collectively referred to herein as classes. Plaintiff, on behalf of himself and other consumers, is seeking damages, injunctive relief, restitution, declaratory relief, and all other remedies the court deems appropriate. Guys, what is he? Oh my gosh. Let's see. I don't even know where to go with my thoughts at this point. What is he hoping to accomplish here? He wants them to change their name. That's what he wants here. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find the next part. He wants them to change their name. I don't know. Let's see. Amber Lowe says on the Buffalo Wild Wing menu, the boneless wings description is juicy all white chicken, lightly breaded. Okay, they're on track. So they have some arguments. I would fight the lightly breaded part because it's been mostly breaded every time I heard. I detect no lies. I detect no lies. Go ahead and file your lawsuit. We can add this as part of the class to the class action. Heavily breaded. Okay. Asher's mama says, I haven't tried either of the cookies, crumble or dirty dough. I've never tried dirty dough. They're not in our area. But if I go somewhere where they have it, I would definitely try it. They said that theirs tastes better. They said that theirs tastes better than the crumble anyway. Launder and Amber says, I'm happy to be here too, Bree. Thanks for streaming tonight. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I looked so much forward to this stream tonight, so I'm happy to be here. Tiny D says, we are going to rock at trivia night with all these food info we're getting tonight. Right. Trivia sounds fun, but I don't think I'm good at it. Tiny D says, wait, suffered injury? They're saying they lost money. They would have paid less for the chicken nuggies versus the actual chicken if they were boneless wings. But how much less would they pay? Because chicken nuggets at McDonald's are even expensive. So I don't know. Deacon Fatal says, okay, counterpoint. Is he trying to expose the chicken industry? Seems like it. At least it's not pink slime meat like we talked about before. Example, chicken in cages and the way the chickens are raised. He hasn't mentioned that yet, but I guess we will see. Heather Lamb says damages. We gonna get like $5, okay? How far back does this go? Because I think I ordered some Buffalo Wild Wings, boneless wings back in like, what I feel like the last time I ordered those are probably back in like 2013 or something like that. So I might get compensated here. Biographer says alternatives to lawsuits, start a petition and or a social media campaign. Yeah, that works, but that's a lot of energy when he could just pay his lawyers to write up some nonsense that people are going to cover. Deacon Fatal says, well, then I don't know what he is going on about. He's just going on to be going on. But he sues a lot of people. He's like a professional lawsuit person. Ari, another member of the channel, saying, how would you even debone a chicken wing? I feel like it's hard, but I don't think it's impossible. Maybe they just take all the meat off the bone with a machine, of course, and then they got to blend it all up and then put it in the chicken nugget. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just getting more confused as we go on. Leonard Amber says, I think someone whose feelings get hurt by food names is just an epitome of a drama queen. Right. Do they have absolutely nothing else to be butthurt about? Have they looked around? There's so much stuff going on for you to be upset about a chicken wing. Right. I agree. Deacon Fatal says to Ari, I have before, and it with a very sharp knife. I think I read that wrong. Biographer says, though social media can be mean and out of control, that is true. But look at me here. We have a wonderful community here. We're all nice. Heather Lamb says, OMG, not the nuggies. Yeah, the nuggies. The chicken nuggies they would have paid less for. Cassie Sass says, now I need to see if I have some wings I can air fry. Yeah, just make your own, because you're going to be disappointed if you go to Buffalo Wild Wings. It's either going to be too breaded or you're going to get boneless wings with no bones in them. With no wing in them. Sorry, no wing. DK Beto says, I'm not giving him any ideas on this one. Right. Hella Swanky says, I haven't seen a comment from Hella Swanky. Welcome back. Member of the channel and moderator of the channel, saying, okay, so first of all, initially I didn't know most boneless wings are not actually wings, especially because wings can be deboned. Okay, we have another member joining the class action. Okay, let me go ahead and put a poll up. Who thought that? I never even thought about it, to tell you the truth. I never thought about it, but apparently you guys have. Did you think that boneless what did you think boneless wings were? What did you think boneless wings were? Before this lawsuit, what did you think it was? This chicken. I don't even know how to answer this question. Let's go deboned chick wings, or just go wings. Deboned wings, blended chicken meat, blended chicken meat. What is another option we can use? I'm gonna put never thought about it, because I never thought about it. Okay, so I put, what did you think boneless wings were? Deboned wings, blended chicken, never thought about it. Let me see if I got some comments of any other options coming in, because we're a little delayed on here. I don't think so. Bougie nuggets. I already said I thought boneless wings were bougie nuggets. That's what I thought they were too. All white meat. Bougie nuggets. Truthfully, just chicken tenders. So you thought smaller chicken tenders. Small chicken tenders. Pressed breast meat. Okay, yeah, let me go ahead and put the breast meat. Okay, I'm gonna take off the chicken tender one. So we'll do pressed breast meat. Now I won't put the pink slime on there. Maybe I should put pink slime on there. I'll leave. Never thought about it. Okay. Let's see. Deboned wings, blended chicken. Never thought about it. Pressed breast meat. Okay, we'll go with those four. It only lets me do 4, so that's what we'll start with. Okay, the poll is up in the chat. Let's go ahead and jump back into this lawsuit. Let's see. This is the background of Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings is a casual dining restaurant and sports bar chain that specializes almost entirely in selling chicken wings. Okay. one thing I would say, if they're bringing this lawsuit about boneless wings, why are they also not bringing the lawsuit about them giving you drumsticks and not just wings? Like, am I tripping? Because drumsticks are supposed to be like the leg, right? And then the wing is the wing. So why are they not suing about not getting all flats or not getting a full wing? Because this can go on and on and on if we want to really sue. Like, party wings includes the little drumsticks, but those are not wings either. But I digress. Let's go back. Okay. Founded in 1982 and franchising since 1991, Buffalo Wild Wings has become one of the largest casual dining restaurants in the world, with franchises in US, Canada, India, Mexico, Oman, Panama, Philippines, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, and Vietnam. There are over 500 Buffalo Wild Wing franchises in the US, as well as over 50 internationally. Buffalo Wild Wings also boast over 650 companies own. They have over 650 company owned locations. Buffalo Wild Wings began selling boneless wings in or around 2003. Today, boneless wings are one of the most popular items on the menu. The practice of selling boneless wings that are not actually wings grew out of the rising cost of actual chicken wings and the decreasing cost of chicken breasts. Indeed, as reported by the New York Times. So we see how the boneless chicken came into place. Wings cost too much. Isn't it always cost with these businesses? Okay. The New York Times said in restaurants from Sarasota to Seattle, an improbable poultry part is showing up on menus, a little chunk of chicken breast that is fried and sauced and sold with marketers brio as a boneless wing. All this is happening because wholesale chicken prices have turned upside down. The once lowly wing is selling at a premium over what has long been the gold standard of poultry parks, the skinless, boneless chicken breast. So more people are liking chicken wings over chicken breasts, which makes sense because chicken breasts are dry. Okay. The dramatic rise of the chicken wing prices was even recognized by Buffalo Wild Wings itself. Indeed, Mike Bell, the logistics and purchasing manager for Buffalo Wild Wings, has stated basically a whole bunch of poultry processors are throwing their hands in the air and saying, I don't know what's going on. We've never seen it this way. I'm guessing talking about the prices. The rising costs for actual wings are caused in part by the Great Recession. Restaurants, normally big buyers of breast meat, slashed orders as millions of people cut back on eating out and the breast prices slumped. But demand for wings remains strong, partly because people perceived them to be a cheap luxury. So wings used to be cheap. Oh my gosh, I'm learning so much in this case. Despite the recession, to capitalize on the continued demand by consumers for chicken wings, restaurants like Buffalo Wild Wings grew and posted increase in profits, adding to the demand during the recession. The brisk growth of restaurant chains focusing on rings like Atomic Wings, Wingstop, Wing Zone, and several chains have been remarking this year about how much business is up in recession, hence why we keep getting the increased wings. I went to Buffalo Wild Wings the other day, last week, and I went on the like buy one, get it half off, which used to be buy one, get one free. Like literally last year, it was buy one, get one free. Now they changed the wing day to buy one, get one half off. But if you go on boneless wings day, it's buy one, get one free, which is ridiculous to me, but I digress. Moving on, I went there and I got the buy one, get one half off, and it was still over $1 some odd cents per wing. But why can we go to like Walmart or Costco or just a regular store and buy chicken wings for like 50 cents or chicken wings or drumsticks or whatever for like 50 cents or 75 cents? And then you get a big old drumstick. But at Buffalo Wild Wings, you get this tiny little thing and it's like $1.50 for each wing. I think that's ridiculous. I don't know if I'll ever go there. and buy wings. Well, if I'm lazy, maybe I will. But I would rather just make wings at home because you can get like a whole bag from Costco and have it for like 4 days. And then you go to Buffalo Wild Wings and only have it for one day. But maybe that's just me getting old and trying to save money. And trying to save money. But I never got why at restaurants wings are so much more expensive. I guess because you're not the one actually cooking it, but you still have to wait for it. So I don't know. Do you guys feel the same way or am I tripping? Okay, let me try to catch some of these chats. Let me see. Special K says, I sell chicken eggs. Their wings are far less profitable. I fed them a frozen supreme pizza yesterday. You you fed your chickens supreme pizza? That's funny. Deacon Fatal says it is actually cheaper to purchase a whole chicken than just the wings. Makes sense, yeah. Tess McCracken says, I'm a little behind and I'm catching up, but I need you to know the pink goo picture you're thinking of isn't chicken. It's a screenshot from the children's show's Teletubbies. I don't even know if I'm thinking of pink goo. I just think like all factory made stuff is nasty. And so that's why I'm thinking of it as pink goo. But I don't know. I think someone said it in stream last time too. Cheryl C says, guests knew exactly what they were ordering and they loved them. It's an acceptable way for restaurants to offer a boneless fried option for adult guests in order to order nuggies for grown-ups. Yeah, well, why don't they just give nuggies to the grown-ups? Why do the grown-ups need to pretend like they're eating wings? I see them trying to save us from the disgrace, but I wouldn't be ashamed of eating chicken nuggets. And then what the heck is a nugget? Can we then complain about that too? Cast the sass says breathe that's using your brain. Right, using your brain. Tina Wright said Buffalo Wild Wings is a waste of time and money. I learned that the hard way last week. Deacon Fatal says labor costs. I'm reckoning it has to be labor costs. Joe W says, I feel like the thighs are better than the wings. Anyways, I love chicken thighs too. I think chicken thigh is my favorite part of the chicken. Lorna Amber says it's about the atmosphere. Dude bros who don't want to get their fingers dirty isn't my atmosphere. Just saying. Hey, yeah, and some dude bros don't cook, so I guess they have to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. And then you get beer and watching the game and things like that. Yeah, dude bros. Ari says some sit down places will have 6 wings for $10, $10+. Yes, making them in the air fryer is just as good in my opinion. I think it's better in the air fryer, way better. It's not deep fried. I think it's healthier. Maybe that's just in my head, but in my head, they're healthier, okay? Hello Swanky says to Ashley Himple, yeah, definitely. I think I know what's wrong, but gonna get. Oh, you guys are talking about something. I don't want to put your whole conversation on blast. Let's see. Ashley Himple says the truth, right? Law nerd Amber says, Ari, I have almost broken my fast food addiction with my air fryer. Everything tastes better in the air fryer. I swear by it. It is the best invention of the century, in my opinion. I agree with you. I am right there with you. I think the air fryer is the best thing since sliced bread, even though I don't get that saying because it's sliced bread. Was sliced bread really that cool? Like they were just eating whole loaves of bread back in the day. Let me get into this lawsuit because I'm getting distracted here. Okay, let's see. Okay, despite the recession, to capitalize on the continued demand by consumers for chicken wings, restaurants like Buffalo Wild Wings grew and posted increase in profits, adding to the demand during the recession. The brisk growth of restaurant chains focus. Oh, I already read that. Let me go ahead. Let's go. Indeed, as noted in a 2018 food article with poultry analyst Russ Whiteman, in this time of high-flying wing prices, boneless branding is emerging as a viable solution for processors desperate to push their record-low prices of white meat and for retailers who can't afford the real traditional thing. Take, for example, Buffalo Wild Wings, Whitman notes the chain replaced its half-price Tuesday deal with a boneless promotion, a move that cuts costs, boosted earnings, and temporarily staved off acquisition. The chain's sales have slumped before the boneless bump. It slumped before the boneless bump. Hey, that could be a song. Now, the first question they ask you is, would you like boneless wings or traditional? Whitman says. And they do ask you that. I want bone in. And yeah, they do say bone. No, they don't even say traditional. They say bone in or boneless. So I don't think he's all the way off. I just don't think it's worth a lawsuit. Thus, it seems clear why Buffalo Wild Wings began selling boneless wings and why it has continued to purposely mislead consumers a profit motive. I really don't think they're purposely misleading people. I'm sorry. I know it's a chicken nugget, okay? Just because he didn't know after 20 years, I don't know what to tell him. Other food articles have also commented on the profit motive driving marketing, advertising, and sale of boneless wings. Also, why is the price of candy going up? Everything's going up. It's sad. Okay. If you're planning to go to a bar or feed your guests takeout for the Super Bowl this year, you might notice your go-to chain is pushing a slightly different product when you order wings. Once the wallflower of the poultry world, chicken wings have become the bells of our finger food ball. And with the National Chicken Council, I did not know chicken was this important. Okay. And with the National Chicken Council, what is the National Chicken Council? This stuff sounds made up, but I guess it's real. I guess it's real. With the National Chicken Council expecting wing consumption to hit 1.42 billion pieces during the game this year, and chicken wing prices higher than ever, restaurants are turning to creative alternatives like boneless chicken wings for their promotional deals. I can't take this serious. I thought I would be able to sit through this, but I can't take it serious. Like, these are not even supposed to be the funny parts, but I cannot believe there is a chicken council, a national chicken council, and they like literally count the wings saying, "Oh yeah, people are going to eat a 1.42 billion wings on game day." That just sounds crazy to me. It sounds absolutely crazy to me. All right. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Um, let's see. Lana Amber said, I checked Ari. Luckily, my model, the cheapo brand, hasn't been recalled yet. Plus, I unplugged that when it's not in use. Makes sense. Deacon Fatal says it was hilarious because it was a cartoon. I can't remember exactly what you're referring to there, but I think you're also talking. I think Ari was talking about the air fryer. They have had some recalls, and some of them was catching on fire. Mine has not. I think I have like the Ninja one or something. I can't remember. I got it from Costco. But that one's really good. I don't know about other air fryers. Deacon Fatal says every time someone says nuggets, my mind goes back to the Homer Simpson song in a song and choked on the nuggets right into Burns' office. I don't watch The Simpsons, so I wouldn't know that scene. Z Seltzer says there was a time before where machines that before there were machines that sliced breads. Yeah, they were eating loaves of breads, I guess, without slicing. Best things is already sliced bread in the package, I guess. Think it's still funny. Ari says to Chris Mullen, I got mine from Costco. Me too. But there's so many different models to choose from now. It's great in the summer when you don't want to heat the whole house up. That is true. I should get a sponsorship from an air fryer company. Once the channel starts getting sponsorships, hopefully, maybe the air fryer company will help us out because we are really marketing these air fryers here. There's a lot to choose from. I'm having too much fun. Deacon Fiddle says, okay, I do have a question. Has he mentioned the workers yet in this case? No, not yet. He has not mentioned the workers yet. All right, baby meatball dropping the Bree Hive emojis. Thank you for the support. Deacon Fiddle says this better not be about foosball. The game, I'm sure it's about football. Tina Wright said he's acting like they just recently started selling boneless. Exactly. This has been going on for a long time. If he's just now trying it, I don't know what to tell him. Lola Waterton, another member of the channel, welcome into the live stream, saying if you order something at a restaurant and it isn't what you thought it would be, you can tell the server and order something else and never order it again or eat anyways. You don't sue. That is true. That is a route he could have taken, but he chose that he is going to Tina Wright with the chicken. He chose that he's gonna sue. He could have sent them back saying he would have paid less for them. He could have complained and maybe they would have gave him a discount, but he wanted to bring this to court. I could not be the judge, okay? I would be laughing at the National Chicken Council. Ashley says boneless chicken, any part just isn't good. Yeah. I used to eat boneless chicken wings, not so much anymore. So I would agree with you now. Joe W says, remember to like the stream and vote in the poll, everyone. Voting is our right on YouTube as well. Yes, that is true. Voting is your right. Go ahead and put your answer into the poll. We are asking what you thought about chicken nuggets prior to this case. Did you know it was chicken breast? Did you think it was deboned wings? Have you never even thought about it? Or what was the other option? I forgot what the other option was. Blended. I put blended chicken, but I guess blended chicken and chicken breast probably could have been about the same thing, but everyone voted different on it. So I guess not. Should have put pink slime. Let's see. Thank you for that. Yes, guys, if you haven't liked the stream, please do. We had got up to like 50 something people on stream. We are now at more likes than we have viewers, but if you have not hit the like button yet, please do. It helps us out in the algorithm so we can get more friends to talk about more crazy things like this. Deacon Fatal says he ain't in the chicken council. No, he is not in the chicken council. Cass the Sass says there's a lot of money in poultry farming. It sounds like it at this point, right? It sounds like it. Okay, let's go ahead and see what else is going on in the lawsuit. All right, let's see. Challenged representations. They got the menu for us. The products challenged in this action are Buffalo Wild Wings Boneless Wings. See image below. Did he take a picture of this or did he screenshot it? Okay, it just says boneless on this menu. I'm wondering if they changed their menu because they knew this lawsuit was coming on, or was this an old menu? Let's see. They do just put boneless on there. Let's see. Based on the name and description of the products, boneless wings, reasonable consumers are led to believe that the products are actually boneless wings. In other words, that the products are chicken wings that have simply been deboned and as such are comprised entirely of chicken wing meat. Would you rather have slices of chicken breast as your food, or would you rather have blended up wing meat? I don't know. I feel like I would rather have chicken breast. Blended up wing meat does not sound good to me. But they are right. They could probably just call it chicken poppers or something. I don't know. But if you call it a chicken popper, do you expect for it to pop? I don't know. Unbeknownst to plaintiff and other consumers, the products are not wings, but instead slices of chicken breast meat. Hey, I wonder if he did a poll too. Maybe he has a YouTube channel and he did a poll and asked his followers, did you think that this was made out of actual chicken wings or chicken breast? And when he got his answer, then he decided to file a lawsuit. So maybe we'll file a lawsuit based on our polls here. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have 42 votes. We have 52 live viewers. So I think that's a good enough. If you guys have not voted yet, make sure you get your vote in on the poll if you are watching on the live. And then we'll give it one more minute and see what the results are. What did you think boneless wings were? Deboned wings, blended chicken, never thought about it, or pressed breast meat? Okay. Let us know what your thoughts are. I'm going to give it one more minute and we'll go a little bit more through the complaint and then we'll get back to that. Okay, let's see. Thus, the marketing and advertising of the products as boneless wings is false and misleading. Indeed, Russ Whitman, a poultry analyst, like these are real jobs at a business publisher, Erner Berry, which analyzes commodities, has stated he only analyzes the poultry. Interesting. Never thought about being a poultry analyst. Data analyst, maybe. Poultry analyst, not so much. Says, I mean, no, it's not a wing at all. It's white meat. It's breast meat. Is it fair? I don't know what the rules are. It's misleading. Okay, Mr. Russ Whitman. Mr. Russ Whitman has started a fire burning under Mr. Amen to bring this lawsuit, apparently. In fact, in 2020, a Nebraska consumer also called out restaurants like Buffalo Wild Wings for using the name boneless wing in a speech he made to the local city council and stated, nothing about boneless chicken wings actually come from the wing. So 2020 is when all of this commotion started. We are talking about freaking COVID was happening and y'all was complaining about chicken wings. Whatever. Okay, let's go. Why would be discussed, or we would be disgusted if a butcher was mislabeling their cuts of meat, but then we go around pretending as though the breast of the chicken is its wing. Okay. Go on. What do you mean? You're what? Is there not blended beef stuff somewhere? I don't know. Okay, let's go on. In response, Buffalo Wild Wings refused to change its practices and has failed to acknowledge the very basic point the consumer was making. The product should not be called boneless wings because they are not wings at all. So I see why they're suing Buffalo Wild Wings now. Apparently, they were called out about it in 2020, but decided to keep calling it boneless wings. Don't know if they're, I feel like Wingstop also calls it boneless. Probably some other places also calls it boneless. So I don't know how I feel. I see where they're coming from. Not worth the lawsuit. I think that's where I'm at with this. Who do we have here? We have Deacon Fatal saying, I do have to head early night tonight because I have outreach tomorrow. Haven't dressed up in 84 years. However, I will do it for our veterans. Well, thank you for joining us on the live stream. I hope you have a good night and hopefully your day goes good tomorrow. Deacon Fatal says, gotta look up some laws and suck and break in some kitten heels. Wish me luck. I hope those kitten heels work out for you. Lambe Bay says, starting a class action now because French fries don't come from France. Oh, we might have somebody, I think biographer might tell us where they come from. Deacon, or biobiographer already left. Deacon Fiddle says, if you ever have any questions on DBA law, let me know, but I have to head to bed. Well, have a good night. Thank you for joining us tonight and giving us all the good comments as usual. Tiny D says, you will rock it. Have a good one to Deacon Fatal. Lambe Base says, and with the smart water because it didn't make me smarter. I think someone said that before. They probably already tried to sue for that. Cast Sass says, good luck to Deacon Fatal. Having to dress up. Deacon Fatal says, that is like a cat dressing up for me right now. Right. Tanya D says, I didn't know they had cauliflower wings. Why not sue for that too? Go ahead and sue for that too. Because there's no wings in the cauliflower. There's no wings in the cauliflower. What else do they need to sue for? Let's go ahead and make him a list because he didn't sue for all the right things. Chris Mullen says, I'm guessing the poultry industry is probably fairly large. Yeah, it has to be. A National Chicken Council? I never thought that I would see that. And now I'm seeing it. Let's see. Cheryl C says to Tanya, he circled boneless on the menu, but not cauliflower wings. He lost all credibility with me right there. Yeah, I missed that. But yes, he literally could sue over the cauliflower wings, the boneless wings, maybe because people are not ordering the cauliflower wings, so they're not confused. Yeah, call that a cauliflower popper. You know, you want them to call them chicken poppers. Baby Meatball says, wait, there was actually a point in time where wings were cheap? No way. That's what this is saying. That's what this is saying. Tina Wright says, I'm pretty sure they say it's made with breast meat, though. Someone did mention that earlier as if they were looking at the actual menu right now. So I don't know if this is an old menu or if this is a new menu. Not the kid says it hella swanky to Deacon. Baby Meatball says, now I really want some tubby custard. I don't know what tubby custard is. Tanya D says to Cheryl, see, I couldn't tell what was circled from my phone. Yeah, he circled the boneless wings, but not the cauliflower wings. Lambe Bay says the drumsticks aren't made of drums or sticks. It's a chicken leg. I don't know. And that's what I said. Even with the wings, it comes with drums, and you can't like do all flats, and because then it will be more expensive. And then even the flat is not the whole wing, so we could be suing for weeks and days and years because a lot of the stuff on the menu are not the full item or the right item. So yeah, drumsticks are not drums or sticks, or it's not even a drumstick like the sticks you use to play the drum. So where are we going with this? How long do we want to make this complaint? Okay, Kinlan says, I would take a heck a lot of it would take a heck of a lot of wings to pick off enough meat for the boneless. Yeah, you would definitely not get those big chunks of meat. And then guess what? People will be complaining that it's too small. So can we win here? No, we can't win. We cannot win. All right, we are at 48 votes now for our poll. It says, what did you think boneless wings were? Deboned wings, blended chicken, never thought about it, and pressed breast meat. The winner is never thought about it. I never thought about it. I just knew there were chicken nuggies. I don't know. Deboned wings was 17%. 21% is blended chicken, and 29% is pressed breast meat. So the winner is never thought about it, but I feel like blended chicken and pressed breast meat could potentially be the same thing. So that may also be the winner. So thank you guys who participated in the vote. We got one more vote that came in. It didn't change it by much. Never thought about it. It's still winning. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end the poll right there. All right, let's see where we're at with our likes. We are at 62 likes, guys. If we can get, 38 more likes, we will hit our goal of 100 likes per stream. So if you haven't liked the video and you want to help us hit our goal of 100 likes per stream, go ahead and hit the like button. Help us out in the algorithm. If you are watching and you're new here and you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. It definitely helps us out in the algorithm. And we're trying to get to 50K subscribers this year so we can have more friends in the chat. All right, let's see here. Where were we at? Okay, indeed, Buffalo Wild Wings competitors acknowledged the basic fact and chose to play by the rules by naming and marketing their products accurately, or they just didn't want to be copycats, whatever. For example, Domino's Pizza. We're not talking about pizza places. Why don't you talk about, what is it called? Wingstop. I can't even think now. Talk about Wingstop. They call it boneless wings too. Like, what? Okay, for example, Domino Pizza uses the name boneless chicken, which makes sense. And it's careful to conspicuously inform consumers that the product is made of 100% whole white breast meat. See image below. But this guy will probably literally argue that it's not all white breast meat. There's like some dark breast meat, or there's some dark meat in there too. Are they telling the truth about the 100%? Have you tested it? Get out of here. All right, this is our picture of Domino's boneless chicken, but who orders chicken from pizza places? I mean, I guess if you're getting pizza, you would, but no one just goes there for, I mean, some people might just go there. Not a lot of people go there just for the chicken, right? But Buffalo Wild Wings, people are going there just for the chicken. And it's also like a play on their name. They're called Buffalo Wild Wings. So why would they not name everything on the menu wing, just like the cauliflower wings? Sue for that too, if that's what you're gonna sue about. It's like the McChicken. McChicken, there's no Mick in the, I don't know what a Mick is, but anyways, I digress. Other companies like Papa John's, another pizza place. This is not a wing place. Buffalo Wild Wings is a wing place. That's why they call it a boneless wing. I'm annoyed now. Other companies like Papa John's named the products chicken poppers. This is a pizza place. Okay. And And guess what? It's called Papa John's. It would make sense that they call their chicken poppers because it rhymes with Papa, or is similar to Papa to me. I don't know. But what the heck? I'm not, I was on his side a little bit, but now I'm going back to not on his side. Let's see. And are careful to inform consumers that the products are made of chicken breast meat. See the image below. Buffalo chicken poppers. They got all white breast, lightly breaded. We don't agree that Buffalo Wild Wings are lightly breaded. They might be more heavily breaded. They might be more heavily breaded for the poppers too. But yeah, they call theirs poppers. Again, another pizza place. Who cares what the pizza places are doing? We're talking about a wing place. What does Wingstop call it? Are you gonna sue them too? Uh I'm so aggressive. Why am I so aggressive today? Um it should be noted that Domino's Pizza and Papa John's also sell actual chicken wings, and that a restaurant named Buffalo Wild Wings, you caught it, you put it in the quotation marks, you know it's called Buffalo Wild Wings, should be careful, if not more, if how they name products. No, they're gonna want to play off their names. Like, why are you not suing for the cauliflower wings too? Oh my gosh. Plaintiff and class members did not know and had no reason to know that the products were not chicken wings because of how the products are deceptively marketed and advertised. When you look at the picture, does it look like a wing? No, it looks like a chicken nugget. Um, the plaintiffs and other consumers' reasonable belief that the products are chicken wings was a significant factor and therefore material in each of their decision to purchase. Can we like rate this against everyone that orders it? Majority of the people voted against it actually being a wing meat. So I think more consumers understand that it's not wing meat than that thinks it's wing meat. Chicken wings are more premium and desirable product than a product made of chicken breast. But the thing is, they are selling it for a lower price. So if they're saying, oh, they were hurt because they paid a higher price for it than they would have if they knew it was chicken breast, how much of a lower price did you want? Because Buffalo Wild Wings drops the price by like $3 for like a 10 piece. So that's a pretty big percent, like 30% discount. So how much discount did they want for it to be like, I don't see their injury here. They already charge a lower price for it. You want them to charge like $2 for it instead of 8? Like what are you asking for here? Okay, let's see. Cheryl C says, looking at the menu online, boneless wing description says juicy all white chicken, lightly breaded, hand spun in choice of sauce or dry seasoning. Okay, so that's recent. So I'm like, is that menu that they put in here old? I wouldn't know. Cass, this asks, so what's gonna happen with this brie? Will it be thrown out? I would lean more towards thrown out. It doesn't. I see what he's saying, but then he will have to challenge like everybody's menu on every single thing. It can bring a flood of unnecessary lawsuits. It's frivolous. Did he really have an injury by eating chicken breast instead of chicken wings, saying that they lost money? I don't think so, because the price that's charged is already lower. So no, I don't. I think it should be. I don't know if it will be thrown out. I don't know if it will go through discovery, but I don't think it's something that he should win on. But hey, I've been wrong before. Ari says making them with dark meat would make them taste better. Yeah, dark meat chicken is better than white meat chicken, in my opinion. Cass the Sass says Domino is not a competitor of Buffalo Wild Wings. Exactly. It's not. They're not on the same level at all. I agree with you. Cass the Sass says to Ari, they sure would be better. Dark meat is typically juicier. Yes, that's true. Tiny D says, we are getting feisty breed tonight. Yes, it's frustrating now. It was fun in games in the beginning, but now I'm getting frustrated. Cheryl C says, the restaurant when I worked in Nantucket called them boneless wings. Even some of the smaller, more expensive wing places around me, like Pluckers in Austin, call them boneless wings. Most places do, because people, they're looking for a wing. Or I think wings are not just referring to the type of chicken it is. I think it also refers to what you do with them, i.e., frying them and tossing them in some type of sauce or dry rub. I think that has a lot to do with wings, in addition to it actually being a wing. Because let's be real, even the wings that we get are not a full wing. They're a flat part of the wing. And then, I guess the wing deconstructed is what we're getting, but you also don't get that little tail part for the flappy wing. I don't even know what I'm doing. You don't get the full wing. You don't get the full wing for sure. Robert Hines says, OMG, I need to eat chicken right now. I know if you joined this while being hungry, I've said chicken wing, meat, all kinds of stuff to here. Cassie says, I think we all like it when Brie gets spicy. Merce Alpha says, I want some wings, babe. You just had chicken noodle soup. Alpha is sick, so he does not need any wings. Do not encourage him. Welcome to the live stream, Merce Alpha. Cassie says hi to Alpha. Tanya D says, indeed we do. Spicy Brie. We're going to get some buffalo sauce wing brie, okay? With the way that this is going. Alpha probably just hears me yelling from the other room at the screen. Cassie says, I think we are all needing some wings right now. That's how it's going, right? Nurse Alpha says hi to everyone. You guys hired him for the channel. He hasn't been here for like 3 weeks. I think it's time. He might get fired. Oh, but it's okay. He's sick right now. Cheryl C says poppers are a specific food item, though, usually including cheese and jalapenos. Okay. Poppers to me is way more deceptive on a menu if they are just fried chicken bits. Okay, that makes sense. I would agree with you there. Every time I see poppers, it usually has something filled in it. I agree with you. Tanya D says, hi, King Alpha. Drop Dead Fred B says, replay crew here. Can't wait to see what's going on with this lawsuit. Thanks for covering this. No problem. It's getting spicy. It's getting buffalo spicy. Or we may even be talking about blazing spicy if we're talking about Buffalo Wild Wings. Merce Alpha says, sorry, not feeling well, so I called in to tonight's show. He didn't call in. He no called, no show. Don't let him trick you. Cheryl C says, hope that Alpha feels better. Tiny D says, hope you feel better soon, Alpha. Merce Alpha says, thank you. She's taking good care of me. Yeah, he got chicken noodle soup. He got cupcakes. I don't think you're supposed to eat cupcakes while sick, but he has cupcakes and they seem to be making him happy. So it's working. Hopefully he gets better though. And hopefully I don't get sick because he's still breathing on me. No. No, but I hope I don't get sick because I have a lot to do. Cassie says, I'm not sure they would sell as many if they called them wings deconstructed. No. Deconstructed wings. I don't know. They would not sell as many. Tiny D says they do ask if you want dumb. You put dummies or flats? I thought they called drums. Dummies or flats. They charge you extra when you do that though, and then some places don't even allow you to separate them out like that. There's Alpha cracking up. Cassie says no alpha's fun. He's a no call, no show though. We're running a business here. We can't be nice to him. Oh, Cheryl C says to Cassie Sash, you would be surprised. They would sell tons and be able to charge way more because people think that they're getting something special, right? Lambe Bay says, currently walking to the stores because this made me hungry. Yeah, I ate chicken noodle soup before this, so hopefully I don't get too hungry. All right, let's see what is going on. I'm behind in the chat again. I try to keep up, but you guys are so great in interacting. I can't keep up anymore. I can't. But it's okay. Let's see where we are at. We have 67 likes, guys, which is more viewers than we have, which is awesome. But if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. It helps us out in the algorithm. All right. We're trying to finesse it just like Brittany Dawn. We're not scamming people. We're giving people good information. So let's hit the like button. Let's see where we are at. Number 43. As the entities responsible for the development, ingredients, preparation, advertising, marketing, and sales of the products, defendants knew or should have known that the products are falsely and deceptively marketed and advertised. Moreover, defendants knew or should have known that plaintiff and other consumers in purchasing the products would rely on its representations of the products and be deceived. Indeed, as discussed in paragraph 35 and 36. Buffalo Wild Wings has responded to at least one customer complaint about the name products being misleading. One complaint? You want them to change their name? Kim Kardashian had to have like 4,500 complaints to change her brand name for skim lingerie from kimonos. Like, there's a lot of things, there's a lot of complaints that have to go in when someone is choosing a name. One complaint is not enough. We saw Brittany Dawn, she got plenty of complaints and told us that she only had 3. So, you need a lot more complaints, and said that everyone got their program. So I don't know. This one complaint they're talking about, I don't think it's enough. As outlined herein, consumers are willing to pay more for the products based on the belief that the products are chicken wings. Yes, but boneless chicken. How much are the chicken tenders versus these boneless wings? Because now I'm like, okay, the price is already lower. So how much lower did you expect it to be? Because I don't think I'm seeing an injury here. Maybe nominal 0.01, 1 cent, maybe. I don't know. I feel like they lowered the price enough. Plaintiffs and other consumers would have paid significantly less for the products, or would have purchased them, or would not have purchased them at all had they known the truth about the products. Thus, through the use of misleading representation, defendants command a price that plaintiffs and classes would not have paid had they been fully informed. Then what price would you have paid? What price would you pay? Therefore, plaintiff and other consumers purchasing the products have suffered injury. How much injury have you suffered? Because you could have sent it back. Or you... Okay. And lost money. How much money did you lose? As a result of defendants' false and deceptive practices, as described herein, him himself said that the most popular products on the menu are now the boneless wings. So one, how deceptive could it be if people keep going back and buying the same thing? And 2, how much money could they be losing if people keep going back and buying the same thing? We need a poll to be done on a larger scale to figure out if people even care whether it's wing meat or not. Me personally, I did not care whether it was wing meat or not. I just wanted a chicken nugget. And we eat chicken nuggets from freaking McDonald's, which someone said is not really pink slime. It's from Teletubbies, but to me, it's still pink slime. To me, it's still pink slime. So do we really... There's so much stuff in our food at this point. There's like glue in chicken. Like, that's nasty, but it is there to hold the chicken together. Do we really care in America? We consume a lot worse things than chicken breast meat that we're calling wings. Let's see. All right, let's see where we're at. Tanya D says, don't fire him. At least he called in. No, he didn't call in. He just came into chat. He's like an hour late. Are you guys really on his side? Lola Waterton says, Grant Alpha sick leave. We can't afford to fire a hard worker. He's missed like 3 weeks, y'all. Like, am I the only one paying attention to this? That's okay. We'll let him stay. I don't know what emojis he just used. Carrie Todd, another member of the channel, said, give Alpha a break. Feel better. Everyone's on Alpha's side, I guess. That's fine. Well, we'll see if he makes it back next week. If he misses next week, then I don't know. Cheryl C says, to cast a sass or any higher end restaurant or pub. Haha. I don't know exactly what that was referred to, but we'll see. Tanya D says, I meant drummies. Stupid autocorrect, though. I'm like, dummies? I thought they got drums. Seven Czar says, no call, no show. Yeah, he's a no call, no show, but they're saying give him another chance, so we'll give him another chance. Casta Sass says, I laughed hysterically at dummies. It's always fine. Casta Sass says, I really needed a night of giggles. Y'all, thanks so much for being here. Thank you for coming in and giggling with us. We're having a good time. Immerse Alpha says, enjoy, everyone. Thank you for the support. We appreciate you all. Yes, of course. Thank you for that. Okay, he's working in the chat. Okay, I'll let him live because he's working in the chat. Seven Star says autocorrect to dummies. I love this chat. Drummies to dummies, right? Tanya D says, glad we can make you laugh. To Cass, yes, of course. Cheryl C says to Tanya D, maybe autocorrect read the lawsuit and adjusted appropriately. That's what I'm leaning towards. That's what I'm leaning towards too. Tanya D says, maybe that's why he made it a class action to make it seem like a lot of people. So that it's just not him, right? Just not him that wants the dummies, right? Cass the Sass says to Tanya D, I buried my granny this week. Oh, there's so much going on this week, and they're arguing about chicken wings. I'm sorry to hear that, Cass the Sass. And got turned down for a promotion. Also, sorry to hear that. I was pressured into to even applying for at work tonight is much needed release. Well, I am happy that you are here and we can help you laugh and kind of relax from some of the things that have been going on for you. But I am sorry to hear that and happy that we can make it a little bit better for you. Cast Assassins, nobody cares. They want a vessel for their sauces. As far as because you just gave us a pretty deep comment. I don't know. I think you're referring to the wings though. But yeah, oh yeah, like the meat. I don't think anybody really pays attention to it. Cheryl C says, if boneless wings were truly made exclusively from deboned wing meat, the price would be astronomical. Yes. And how would we even be able to tell that it's fully wing meat? Just like I said with the one earlier, 100% breast meat, someone's going to complain that it is only 98% white breast meat. So I don't know. Tiny D says, quite possibly, Cheryl, that it auto-corrected. Tiny D says, so Buffalo Wild Wings, you guys keep putting BBW. That's Big Beautiful Women, not Buffalo Wild Wings. BWW. Let's see. Buffalo Wild Wings menu says the tenders are $13.29 and the boneless are $12.99. Boom! There we have it. There we freaking have it. Thank you, Tiny D, for doing the research. We have solved this case. How much less did they want to pay when the chicken tenders are already less than the boneless wings? I don't think they have a case. Our case is rested. How much are the regular wings compared to the same amount of boneless wings if you're still on the menu, Tanya? Tanya D says, if he can't afford the extra $1, he needs to eat at home. Not eat at home. sometimes I feel like the chicken strips are more of a value than the boneless wings anyway. So, hey, but to each their own. Cassis says tonight has been so lovely. Well, I am happy it has been lovely. It's a great stream. I'm having a great time, and I'm glad you guys are too, or I hope you are. Lon Bebe says, drummies to dummies, the Buffalo Wild Wings story. Let's get a lifetime story on Buffalo Wild Wings in this lawsuit. Carrie Todd says, such a silly lawsuit. We needed a little lightheartedness. Yes, of course. Pastor Sass says, totally mint the wings. Nobody cares. Just give me the hot sauce. Exactly. I feel like it's a whole construction. Let's get deconstructed wings on the menu. Who wants to start a restaurant? Call it deconstructed wings. Because I feel like it has to do with the friedness, the sauce, the party wing versus the flat wing, the deconstructed wing, all the things. Okay. Tiny D says, I'm sorry to Cass. Losing a granny is so hard. Yes, of course. And we're happy to have you here with us tonight to kind of relax. Tiny D says, traditional wings are $15.29 compared to the $12.99 boneless. Yeah, okay, they got the discount. They were a $2 discount that they were looking for. There you go, Mr. Amen Hamlin. Like, what is this going on? I can't believe them. Okay, let's go through the class action allegations. Okay, where are we at? Okay, plaintiffs bring this case as a class action that may be properly maintained under Federal Rule 23 on behalf of himself and persons in the United States who, within the relevant statute of limitation period, purchase any of the products. Dang it, I might not qualify. I haven't ordered boneless wings in a long time, depending on what the statute of limitations is. Plaintiffs also seek to represent a subclass of an Illinois resident who purchased any of the products in the state of Illinois within the relevant statute of limitations period. Excluded from the classes are the following individuals and or entities: Defendants and their parents, subsidiaries, affiliates, officers, and directors, current or former employees, and any entity in which defendants have a controlling interest, all individuals who make a timely election to be excluded from this proceeding using the correct protocol for opting out, and all judges assigned to hear any aspect of the litigation, as well as their immediate family members. And you may ask, why would someone opt out? It's because they do not want the judgment to affect them. So basically, if this guy loses and you still have a pressing issue with Buffalo Wild Wings over the fact that they're calling boneless wings, then you can then bring your own lawsuit. Usually results in you getting more money, because in these class actions, you're probably going to get what, $5 maybe. In this particular situation, I don't think you're going to get anything, because chicken tenders are already cheaper than the freaking the boneless wings. So I don't think they lost money. But to them, they have been injured, maybe by 50 more cents. I don't know. How much lower did it need to be? Plaintiffs deserve the right to modify or amend the class definition with greater specificity, and after having an opportunity to conduct discovery. After you conduct discovery, go ahead and put the cauliflower wings on there. The freaking Buffalo Wild Wings is going to argue that it's a play on their name. They're called Buffalo Wild Wings. That's why they have buffalo boneless wings. That's why they have bone-in wing, or traditional wings as they call them. That's why they have cauliflower wings. Okay, numerosity. The proposed class and the subclass are so numerous that joinder of all members would be impractical. Just trying to qualify it as a joinder. They have the common question. There are questions of law and fact common to the proposed class that will drive the resolution of this action and will predominate over questions affecting only individual class members. These questions include, but are not limited to, whether defendant misrepresented material facts. Are they material? I don't know if they're material. And or failed to disclose material facts in connection with the advertising, marketing, and sale of the products. Whether reasonable consumers are likely to be deceived by defendants' marketing, advertising, and sale of the products. Well, it says that they say it's white meat on their website, so I don't know. Whether defendants engage in unfair, unlawful, and or fraudulent business practices. Whether defendants' unlawful conduct as alleged herein was intentional and knowing. Whether plaintiff and the classes are entitled to damages and or restitution, and in what amount. $0. Whether defendants are likely to continue using false, misleading, or unlawful conduct such that the injunction is necessary, and whether plaintiff and the classes are entitled to an award of reasonable attorney's fees, interest, and costs of the suit. Excuse me, yawning. Defendants have engaged in a common course of conduct giving rise to violations of the legal rights sought to be enforced uniformly by plaintiff and class members. Similar in identical statutory and common law violations, business practices, and injuries are involved. The injuries sustained by members of the proposed class flow in each instance from a common nucleus of operative facts, namely defendants' deceptive marketing, advertising, and sale of the products. Each instance of harm suffered by plaintiffs and the class members have directly resulted from a single course of illegal conduct. Class members have been exposed to the same or substantially similar deceptive practice, as each of the products has the same core deceptive name and description, boneless wings. Therefore, individual questions, if any, pale in comparison to the numerous common questions presented in the action. Superior, I can't say that word. Superiority. We're going to go with that. Because of the relatively small amount of damages at issue for each individual class members, no class member could afford to seek legal redress. Yeah, so they're admitting that it's probably going to be 2 cents, if anything. Okay, which just normally happens with class actions. You don't sue somebody to get $10, right? So that's just what they're saying about this. Further, the individualized litigation increases the delay and expense to all parties and multiplies the burden. I cannot get through this without yawning. And I'm not bored. I'm just, I guess, tired. The burden of the judicial system presented by the complex legal and factual issues of this case. Individualized litigation also presented a potential for inconsistent or contradictory judgments. A class action is superior to any alternative means of prosecution. They're typical. It will be adequate. They will all be fairly compensated. These are just kind of like common phrasing, boilerplate phrasing. So I'm going to skip over that. The first claim of relief is for the violation of the Illinois Consumer Fraud and Deceptive Business Practices. Basically, they lied. It's not even a wing, it's chicken breast, what they've been saying the whole lawsuit. Breach of expressed warranty, basically calling it a boneless wing. It should actually be a boneless wing. Let's see. Oh, no, too fast. Third claim for relief, common law fraud. You calling them frauds over boneless chicken wings? They're saying that it was a material misrepresentation, quasi-contract, and unjust enrichment. They charged too much for these boneless wings when they were not actually wings. What would the price be though? Because I feel like if I had to take the bones out of the wings, then I should actually charge you more. But the boneless wings are actually cheaper. So what are they talking about? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not on his team. He has swayed me a little bit in the beginning. I saw where he was coming from, but now I'm not on his team at all. Plaintiffs individually and on behalf of the class respectfully praise for the following relief. They want to be certified as a class. They want a declaration that defendants' actions as described herein violate the claims. So they basically want the court to rule on it before they actually go to court. That's why they want the declaration that defendants is doing something bad and they need to change it basically before the lawsuit starts. They want an award for restitution. So they want some money. They want more money. And they want injunctive relief. So they want them to stop. They want punitive damages. So they want more money in order to punish the defendant. So it could be a lot of money, even if they are only awarded nominal money like $1. They want attorney's fees, more money, an award for plaintiff and the proposed class to be pre and post judgment interest, more money, interest on the judgment. And for such further relief, the court deems just and necessary, then they want this thing to go to a jury. Our jury in the comments already said, no, we did not think that this. If you want to join the class action, guys, here is the link. Go to the link. You guys can join the class action. We know what's going on in it. Do you think that you fall into the class? Have you been misled by Buffalo Wild Wings Boneless Wings? Let me know in the chat. All right, that was a good one. That was a good one. He had me going for a minute. I see where he's coming from because there are boneless thighs and things like that. Skinless thighs, you expect it to be less of what they're saying it is. But is it worth suing? I'm going to say no. I don't think they really lost any money. It's already lower priced than the actual wings. Let's see. Let's do it on stream. Let's see how much Buffalo Wild Wing prices are. Buffalo Wild Wings menu prices. Let's go. Let's see where we at. We got a lot of calories. All right. This is a weird website that I don't know what it is. So let's go to the actual website. Do you tell us the price on the actual website? All right. We can order now if we want to. They probably got so many people going to their website because of this. Wings and tenders. I guess that's where we would be. All right. So we got traditional wings. Let's view the item. Let's see. 2,000 calories. Did it have the price? Oh, I got to select the location. Let's see. Where are we at? Let's go to Sacramento. All right. Let's go to Natomas. I got to do all of this to get there. They don't have online ordering. Man, why can't I just see the prices? They're making this more complicated than it needs to be. Let's see where we're at. I want to see how much it costs. So let's see. Okay, here we go. We got some prices here. Okay, let's pull it back up. All right, so we got 10 traditional wings. There's 10 of those. And where's the price? Maybe I thought it had prices. Maybe it does not have a price. Well, let's see. Add it to the cart. Where's add to cart? Okay, maybe we're not going to get the prices, but I know for sure because I was there the other day that it's like $3 cheaper for a 10 piece of wings than it is for a 10 piece of boneless wings. So I think you do pay a discounted price. So I don't think they really are injured. They probably are paying less than they should have if I was deconstructing a wing. Okay. Or if it was actually wing meat, it would cost more than the actual wing because you would need more meat in order to make a decent sized ball, or you're going to be complaining that it's too small, right? Let's see. Carrie Todd says, I'll take my payment in wings. Cheryl C says, cast the sass. I think we should open a pub in a newly gentrified area, maybe near a university. We'll name it Deconstructed Wings and people will flock in. Flock, get it? We could call it Flocks Deconstructed. Deconstructed Flock. Maybe. Cassis says, Bree, will you please cover the lawsuit against Velveeta mac and cheese cups? I think someone mentioned that last time, but I haven't been able to look into it. But let me put a note here. Velveeta mac and cheese, right? Velveeta mac and cheese lawsuit. I can cover that. We might be a food streaming channel. Who knows? We cover whatever the heck we feel like it. Tanya D says you'd only get one at these prices. Right. Tanya D says, oh, haven't heard of that one, Cass. Well, it's something that we can look into. I know we still need to check back in on the cookie cases, see what's going on there. I think they're just in discovery right now. Guys, we are at 77 likes. So we are about 23 likes. I am doing math in my head. I feel proud of myself. 23 likes away from hitting our 100 mark, our 100 like goal for the stream. So if you haven't hit the like button already, please do so that we can get closer to our goals here. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And thank you everybody for watching. But we're going to go through some chat before we log off. I did not think that this lawsuit would take us like almost the full 2 hours, but it did, which is great because we got to cover a lot. Cassis says to Cheryl C. I'm so down. I'm so down. I'm near Fort Worth. So there's already a couple of gentrified areas we can choose from. And they are always, gentrified areas are always willing to pay way more money than the stuff is worth. Cheryl Z says to Cassis Sass, I'm in Austin. We could be a chain. Not coming up with a business plan in the Bree Hive chat. I love to see it. Sorry for the delayed laughter. I've had a stiff drink since getting home from work. Well, hey, stiff drink sounds good, honestly. Castor Sass says to Cheryl, we could be a chain from TCU to UT and every college in between. Tiny D says, no, sir, throw the case out. I'm thinking that is closer to throwing the case out. Cheryl says, so Baylor, you guys are really starting to... You guys are still really starting a business here. Cassis says, let's all go get our $2.65. Exactly. Sign up for the lawsuit. Go ahead and get it. Maybe you don't even need a receipt. Just say you was there. I was there. And then if you do that, then that will probably reduce the amount that Eamon gets. We can plot against him. They're not going to find this late in the stream. Okay. But yeah, if you guys all sign up, maybe that will encourage him to go away because he won't get as much money. Cheryl C says they do not have online ordering. Right. I don't know why. Let's see. Cassis says to Cheryl with the whole business plan. Okay. Decent chain. Ashley says it's said like 16 something. Yeah, I believe like a 10 piece is like $16, which is ridiculous, and I paid it like the other week. And then the boneless is like $13. So it's already a $3 difference. What did they want it to be like $10 if they knew it was breast meat? The chicken tenders aren't even that cheap. Tiny D says, I checked the prices in Indianapolis and St. Louis, and they're 20 cents more in St. Louis. The boneless or the tenders or the wings? I thought in my area, the wings are $3 more for a 10 piece than for boneless. Ari says the price was on the bottom of the screen in the gray bar. Oh, I got too frustrated too fast. Let's see. Bottom of the screen. Oh, it's a brown bar. It looks brown to me. I see it. It's 16. Yep, you're right. You are absolutely right. Let's see. Let me share it. Okay. So we have $16.29 for a 10 piece of traditional wings. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Let's not do that again. Okay, let's go ahead and find a menu. Go to wings. Let's see how much a tender is. All right, let's go boneless. Boneless wings are $13.29. So $3 difference. Let's see what the tenders are. Where are we at? Traditional cauliflower wings are $12.29. So okay. And then tenders, but they come with fries, are $13. So tenders are 50 cents more, but they also come with fries. So yeah, maybe 15 cents cheaper. I don't know. I just don't see them winning. I just don't. Cassie says, yes, it's so silly. Yeah, this is completely silly. Sorry, I'm stuttering. Nellis Slinky says to become an official member of the Bree Hive, hit the join button on Android or desktop and dropped a link for us. Yes, guys, if you would like to become a member of the channel and join us on our next member stream, or just have cool little emojis and badges next to your name and support the stream, use the link to become a member and support the Bree Hive if you like. Cassie says we sure are. Bebe says, isn't that mac and cheese one about it not being ready in 90 seconds like it claims? I think that might be it. I'm not sure, but we can look at it. Ashley Himple says, I've got Houston covered. You guys got to make a full-on Texas chain. Bebe says, I'm in Seattle and a chef, so I'm down. I think you meant down. Yep, down. I'm disowned. That would be an extreme measure, right? Cassie says to Cheryl, Ashley, and Lambe Bay. Wouldn't that be a hell of an origin story? Chain restaurant made in the Bree Hive chat. Yes. Deconstructed. Oh my gosh, that was an ugly laugh. Ashley Himple says it would draw more people in. Yes, for sure. Cassie says it certainly would. So maybe Bree will be the first customer. Yeah, you guys we can sponsor it on the stream. Tell people to go get it. Cheryl C says, Casta says, we would owe it to Bree for inspiration, though. So the wacky litigation for the wacky litigation guy. Yeah, I would sponsor it. I would put it on the stream and support the venture. Bree Hive making joint business ventures in the chat. Love to see it. Tanya D says, you all have the name a wing or brie or sauce after the Bree Hive. Yeah, exactly. If you're gonna start a business, give some props to the Bree Hive. We'll promote it, but business plans in the chat. I love to see it. All right, guys, that's all we have for today. We will be back on Tuesday. I'll try to check into that Velveeta cheese or the Velveeta macaroni lawsuit, and then I'll also look into some other lawsuits. Like I said on Tuesday, I should be joined by Natalie Lawyer Chick at an upcoming stream. So let me know what you guys would like to cover on that. I'm looking at the Courtney Cleany, which is the OnlyFans girl that stabbed her boyfriend. And then we also have Brian Kohlberger with the Idaho 4. Since Natalie is into criminal lawsuits, I'm thinking that would be the perfect time to cover a criminal lawsuit. So let me know which one of those you guys want to talk about. I do want to talk about Brian Kohlberger, but I don't want to talk about it if I'm going to talk about it with Natalie, because she knows more than me criminally. Yes, guys, thank you so much for joining the live. If you have not already, go ahead and hit the like button. We did not meet our goal, but we got pretty close. We are sitting at 84 likes in the live stream, which is pretty exciting. The stream is doing better and better every time we join. So I thank all of you for supporting, joining me twice a week and making the chat pop to the point where I cannot keep up with the chat. I love it. I love the energy. I'm loving the streams. It was a good time tonight. It was a good time on Tuesday. It's always really a good time in the chat. So thank you guys for joining us. And we will see you on it's just me. I will see you on the next stream. I hope you guys have a good night and a good week.